Greetings, good life. Let's continue on the benevolent magic reading. This was originally published on Monday, February 20th of 2006, and it's called Communicating Does Not Require Words. So many of you have the feeling these days of being unappreciated, of attempting to communicate something vitally important to you in that moment, and even though it's important, you do not always have the words. Have you noticed that? It's not that you're losing IQ points or anything like that. It's rather that you have another capability which is moving to the front of your communication skills, but that capability does not come with words. In my experience, I have noticed that my feeling self, physical feelings, are much more expressive these days. And when I don't have the words, I often have a significant feeling. And when that feeling is present, that feeling itself is emanating my meaning. Now, I'm not trying to suggest that everyone understands that feeling, but some people do. If you are in a situation where you're attempting to express something and you don't have the words, or you only have some of those words, know that your feelings will probably be very strongly present. This is not a bad thing, because our feelings have the capability to communicate vast amounts of awareness in a moment. If you are trying to communicate to a friend or loved one, ask them if they would touch you on your right arm, or if they are a dear one to you, an intimate, that they can touch you with their left hand. I'd recommend they use the back of their hand or the back of their fingers, and can touch you in the center of your chest, just gently, or even come close to the center of your chest, because there will be a lot of feeling radiating. This form of increased communion may help them to get impressions that they can repeat to you. Are you trying to say that they might begin? And you can go from there. It's a way to communicate that is really associated with our ongoing immortal personalities. Such communications will truly provide a greater sense of communion. And my definition of communion is that all parties engaged understand completely what all parties are communicating, and that this takes place in a benevolent and often loving and comfortable way. For you now, I feel that this improved communication skill will challenge your mind as it has challenged mine in the past. So I'm going to recommend that you try the following benevolent magic to support this capability. I recommend you say, I request that my feelings and my mind become so well acquainted that they both feel completely at home and comfortable with each other. And this comfort zone allows me to freely express both my thoughts and my feelings, and this expression results in a benevolent experience for me, and that benevolent experience results in the most benevolent outcome. That's what I'm going to suggest. So, may you have good experience with your feeling communication. It could be a fine time. Give it a chance with your best friends or with your intimates. Let them know what you are doing. Suggest to them that it's all right if they try, and it's not necessary when you are angry to try and feel the anger of another. That radiates quite well, doesn't it? But when there is those feelings of love or desire to express, then that is something that can be felt in a way that is appropriate to all parties. Give it a try. Good life to you all, and good night.